Hi guys, my name is Sive, this is Stories in Sive, and I have 250 subscribers on my YouTube channel, so if you have been around, you know what that means. I am doing a 250 pages a day for a week challenge. Thank you so much for being here. We are actually closer to 300 than we are to 250 at this point. I've started this challenge already. I'm actually on my third day of this challenge because the reason why I had delayed it is because I would have something going on in the weekend, or I'd be going out of town, or I lost my headphones, so I couldn't listen to my audiobooks. There's always something that had come up. Now, I did 2 days, yesterday and the day before, of 250 pages a day, and I think that this one is going to work out. I'm starting this in my car because I've just delayed doing an intro. So thank you so much for being here, and if you are subscribed to me, thank you so much. I'm going to be walking you through the books that I'm reading and my thoughts and feelings and doing a little vlog style this week. So come along and join me. I hope that you enjoy. A rule that I always instate when I'm doing this challenge is I do not necessarily have to read 250 pages every day. I just have to read the sum of 250 times 7 days. So I can roll over pages, or if I don't make it to 250, I can make up those pages at a later day. To enable me to have some flexibility as my schedule and my week each day is quite different. Like I said, I did start this vlog 2 days ago, so let me tell you what I've read so far. I was about halfway through Mame by Jessica George, which is a contemporary literary fiction about a character named Maddie. It's a coming of age story. It's about her life in London as she transitions from being a full-time carer for her dad and living with her dad who has Parkinson's to living on her own for the first time and getting roommates and kind of like getting a life. I finished that book yesterday. Extremely endearing. I felt very connected to the main character, Maddie, and was really caught off guard by how wonderful and engaging the writing was. It just sucked me into the story so quickly, so easily. It was super surprising to me that this is Jessica George's debut novel. I'm actually entertaining this book being a 5-star because of how connected I felt to Maddie, and it felt like my opinion of Sally Rooney is that her books like open up my brain and basically like write down feelings that I have in sentences that I would never be able to form. And that's kind of how I felt when I was reading Maddie's character. And I just think that's a huge skill, and Jessica George clearly has that. So that was my audiobook, and I finished that, and then I went on to Three Dark Crowns by Kendare Blake. Picked this one a little bit on a whim, so I got a audiobook loan in from the library, and I'm just trying it. The exposition was a little long, it was slow, but there's something there, and I'm gonna stick it through. But my physical read right now is The Burning White by Brent Weeks, which is the 5th and final book in the Lightbringer series, a series that I started at the beginning of this year and have been reading throughout, and I will be able to finish this by the end. Crazy magic system, heavy on the politics, but we follow some characters that are seriously so potent. And the character arcs are just absolutely insane. One of my Goodreads updates was basically me being so stunned, looking and thinking back to the characters from the first book and then reading the 5th book and just seeing how much war changes people. It is a 900-page book. I made it to page 509 last night. Over the last 2 days, I have read 500 pages in between my audiobooks and my reading of Brent Weeks' last final book to the Lightbringer series. So I'm on track. Guys, it's Wednesday morning, and unfortunately, I did not do my 250. I actually only made it to like 100 pages yesterday. So I have a lot of reading to do today, and I'm really hoping to not fall farther behind. I'm a little over halfway through the audiobook for Three Dark Crowns, and I'm still enjoying it. There's still a lot of potential, but oh my goodness, is this a slow-paced start. I feel like the 200 pages that I've read of this book could have been covered in 100 pages. So good morning, hope you have a great day. Hi, it's Wednesday evening. Sorry, my brain is like so slow. I'm really tired right now. So tonight is Jared and I's date night, and we just got back home because we went to go get some dinner at our local Indian place, and also I bought this Christmas blanket. Anyways, I've been doing great with my reading challenge today. I did finish Three Dark Crowns and it was okay. There was a really big twist at the end, which was super cool. So I went into the next audiobook, which was available to borrow immediately from my library, and that one is called One Dark Throne. So now I'm on that one. I got halfway through that audiobook today. I definitely have read over the 250, and I'm pretty sure I've also made up for the 150 pages that I didn't read yesterday. Last thing I'll tell you right now is I read another 40 pages of The Burning White by Brent Weeks, and I'm scared. Who's the Lightbringer? It's this like prophesied person who's like gonna come and like save the satrapies. Who is he? I wanna know. And I'm gonna find out when I finish this book, and I'm almost like, I wanna know so bad, but I'm also scared to find out, because like, what if it's not who I want it to be? Okay, that's all I got for you. I'm gonna hop in the shower. Jared and I are gonna watch a Christmas movie. We're gonna go to bed early because I'm tired. Also, you can kind of tell that I'm like delirious. I've been cut off. Goodbye. Wow, this is so bright. Good morning, I'm late for work. Guys, here's the deal. So many of these updates are and have been in the car. And the reason for that is just because my life is very busy. So I'm on my lunch break right now. And I just really wanted to update you to tell you that I just finished One Dark Throne, which is the second book in this like series by, I learned her name is Kendare Blake. I still can't say it. Miss Blake, I'm so sorry. Anyway, so I finished that. And I literally think I finished it technically in less than 24 hours because I started it yesterday afternoon and read like half of it, and then I read the other half this morning. So basically we're killing it. That was a 460 page book. I'm gonna start my next audiobook that's on deck, and that is Everyone Here Is Lying by Shari LaPena. Me and author names, I just cannot right now. Anyways, so I'm gonna start that. I'm gonna run a few errands, and happy Thursday. Hi, I'm home from work, and I do have a reading update for you, but first, I just ate some dinner, and I put a wash on, and I am now gonna do a little mini at-home workout, and then I will settle in for some reading, wrap the whole evening up with how many pages I read. Heads up, it's a lot. And then whatever I also get read tonight of The Burning White, which is my physical read, I will let you know. Hi, I know the lighting is really dim, but I just wanted to hop on here really quickly. I'm closing out Thursday, and I definitely hit my reading goal. I read over 200 pages of One Dark Throne, which is the second book in this YA fantasy series that I've been reading. I know I've told you nothing about this series, and truly that's because I'm just straight chilling with it. It's not blowing my mind. I've been listening to it, and it's relatively entertaining. These two books that I've read from the series have just blended together this week. I also went ahead and started my next audiobook, which is Everyone Is Lying by Shari LaPena. Like I said on my lunch break, I got through 136 pages of that audiobook today. Oh my goodness. It starts out with a bang, you guys. There's like very little exposition, but it's basically about this family, and there's a husband and wife, and then their two kids, a son who's 12 and a daughter who's 9. And the husband is having an affair, and the day that we pick up with him, the lady who he's having the affair with breaks it off. So he goes home early and finds his daughter there. And essentially when the wife gets home and when the son gets home, the cops are called because the daughter's gone missing. I was immediately hooked by that, and because of the juxtaposition of how kind of like just like steadily like going along I was with, you know, the Three Dark Crowns series, this has just like picked up my pace like a lot. I picked up a graphic novel that I like randomly picked up at Goodwill, and then I picked up a nonfiction. Like this evening of reading has just been like a little bit different than I thought. But I'll show you my nonfiction here. It's called Quiet. You can kind of see the title by Susan Cain, and it's The Power of Introverts in a World That Can't Stop Talking. And this was a gift to me from my aunt, who is completing her master's in mental health and family counseling, I think. And I'd had a conversation with her over the summer when I was in Ireland about being an introvert, and for the longest time, because I'm very friendly and very bubbly, like I always thought I was an extrovert, but coming to that realization has definitely shaped the way I've gone through like a lot of my adult years so far. And so she sent me this book, and I just read the intro and then the first like kind of prologue chapter that sets everything up. Look how cute my little bookmark is. That's me. Anyways, it's late and I'm going to bed, so I will see you tomorrow for Friday. Good morning, it's Friday, and today is my company's Christmas party, and I think I'm gonna bring my red shoes and my red hat, and then I've got these black tights, black top, and this little plaid skirt. The other thing I'm gonna throw on just for now is this Christmas getting into the holiday spirit sweater, but honestly I don't know if I'll keep it on at the party, which is in the evening, because like it says spirits on it, like clients are gonna be there and stuff. Like I don't mind wearing it in front of my coworkers, but like I don't know if that will be the vibe. 3 peanut butter sandwiches. Mornings. Hi, it's Saturday. I am about to do some chores. I've just put a wash on. I've got laundry to fold. I've got groceries to go get, some ironing, and I'm wrapping some Christmas presents today. So I wanted to give you a reading update. I ended up finishing Everyone is Lying by Shari LaPena yesterday. I flew through that thriller audiobook. It was so good. I've never like had the opening of a book be that intense and uncomfortable and just like going right into it. Hardly any exposition. The only other author who I've experienced that with is Grady Hendrix, specifically the Final Girl Support Group. If you know, you know. And I loved everything about this book except the ending, which was a bummer. So I'm giving this book 4 stars, but I am not gonna let that stop me from seriously highly recommending this story. The thriller was so like layered and beautifully like interwoven. There were a few plots and like characters and who done it type of things that were so intricate yet easy to follow. Like it was very easy to understand. All the characters were super distinct, and I just really enjoyed the thriller. The twist was so good. I will not let my dislike of the last paragraph deem this thriller unrecommendable. I would highly, highly suggest you pick this up if you like thrillers. With that being said, I've read 250 pages times 7. 1,750 pages. I've read over that already. So anything I read today or listen to today, being my Saturday is the last day of this challenge, is going to just be added pages to my challenge. I did really, really good this week. I can highly attribute that to audiobooks, specifically the 3 Dark Crowns series, those first 2 books, and then getting into a really good thriller just made this challenge very easy for me. Now I am going to pick another audiobook. I have no idea what it's going to be, but I'm going to put some headphones in. I'm going to do my chores around the house, go to the grocery store, and I have some friends coming over this evening, some bookish friends actually, and we are doing a White Elephant gift exchange. So I've got one thing to pick up for that, and then I'm gonna have them over for some dinner. I'm excited to get some chores out of my way this Saturday, and I'll let you know what audiobook I end up picking up. Okay, I have an update for you. It's about 3:30 in the afternoon, and I've done a lot. I didn't get everything done that I wanted to, but I'm gonna take a break now because I'm really tired and my friends are coming over, so I'm going to have to start cooking soon. So I'd like to take at least an hour break before I have to truly get moving. I just wanted to tell you, I picked up the audiobook for Yellowface, and I'd had this on hold at my library and I'd come through, so I'd already actually put it on my shelf, and I had 10 days left on the loan. You get 14 days. So I went ahead and started it. Was flying through it. So good and thought-provoking and challenging and reflective. If you are on BookTube, you might have heard of this book. It just won the Goodreads Choice Awards, which is super cool for its category. I'll read you the back. This is one hell of a story, just not hers to tell. Athena Liu is a literary darling, and June Hayward is a literary nobody. When Athena dies in a freak accident, June steals her unpublished manuscript and publishes it as her own under an ambiguous name, Juniper Song. But as evidence threatens June's stolen success, she discovers exactly how far she will go to keep what she thinks she deserves. What happens next is entirely everyone else's fault. So just commentary on the publishing industry, racism in the publishing industry, commentary on Twitter Discord, cancel culture, and then, yeah, just racism throughout, you know. It's very thought-provoking and just very raw. I mean, I'm really enjoying the audiobook, clearly. I've made it to page 192, which is maybe 2/3 or a little bit over halfway through the book. That's what I'm reading right now. I am going to make my coffee and I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna read The Burning White. Yeah, I'm excited. Alrighty friends, welcome to the end of the vlog. I am very excited to walk you through all of the pages that I read this week. I have my handy dandy laptop here and I took notes and numbers while I was going throughout my week, and I'm gonna share those with you now. I started this challenge on Sunday and didn't vlog on Sunday and Monday, but I did start my vlog on Tuesday. As I mentioned, I didn't vlog the first 2 days. So those first 2 days were Sunday, 178 pages in total. I didn't hit the 250 mark, but I read 143 pages of The Burning White by Brent Weeks. And then I read 35 pages of a little booklet on borderline personality that I was reading. I didn't talk about that one with you. On Monday, I read a total of 350 pages. I made up for the slacking that I did on Sunday. So I read and finished Mame. That was 172 pages by Jessica George. I read 96 pages of The Burning White, and then I also started Three Dark Crowns and read 82 pages of that, totaling, like I said, 350 pages on Monday. Tuesday, I finished Three Dark Crowns and read 153 pages in total, and Wednesday, I made up for my slack by reading 419 pages. I finished Three Dark Crowns, which was 168 pages, and went right into listening to One Dark Throne. I read 210 pages of that book, and I also read 40 pages of The Black Prism. Thursday, I read a whopping 660 pages. That was by far the most pages I read per day. Okay, so that day, I finished One Dark Throne, 238 pages. I started Everyone Here Is Lying and read 134 pages of that. That evening, I read a graphic novel called Moonward that I picked up at my local Goodwill. I didn't necessarily enjoy this. I gave it 2 stars. I didn't talk to you about it because it wasn't very impactful, but it was 268 pages that I read. And then I also read Quiet, and I read 20 pages of this that day, totaling that 660 page day. Let's keep going. We're towards the end here. On Friday, I read 185 pages in total, and that was finishing Everyone Here Is Lying. On Saturday, like I said, I started the audiobook for Yellowface, and I made a 198 page dent in this read through my audiobook that I was listening to while I was doing chores. And then I also read 100 extra pages of The Burning White. Now, I haven't finished this book and I won't in this vlog, but I did read a total of 293 pages on that Saturday. For those of you who are interested, I've done some reading since filming this vlog on this. I'm on page 730, slowly chugging my way through. I'm gonna finish this soon, I promise. Guys, I read a total of 2,238 pages this last week. I absolutely blew this 250 page a day challenge out of the water, and I killed it. So I was debating, like, if I do hit 300 subscribers, like, do I keep doing this? Like, how long can I keep this up for? And I won't answer the latter question, but I do think I could do 300 pages a day because of this challenge. I feel like I'm hopeful. The total count of 2,238 pages, if you divide that by 7 days, that's around 319 pages a day. So I'm very pleased with myself. I got a lot of reading done. I read a lot of great books. The highlights are definitely getting my way a little bit further in The Burning White. Starting Yellowface, I'm absolutely loving that book. I haven't finished it yet. Finishing Mame, was so good. I think I still haven't decided if I'm giving it 4 or 5 stars. I'm really leaving it down to the wire on that one. And then Everyone Here Is Lying, I'm gonna give 4 stars. All in all, it was a great reading week, and I'm happy to do this little challenge in celebration of all of you lovely people being here. So thank you so much for joining me on this video. I hope you enjoyed this little challenge and this vlog and following along on my reading this week with me. If you like other bookish content like this, feel free to subscribe. I would love to have you. And other than that, have a great rest of your day. I will see you in the next video. Bye.